Hey everybody, welcome back to A Good Things Marriage Chats. I'm Tiara.
I am Adrian, and welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
We missed you all.
Yes, we did.
We did, but we had to go take a break for the mental.
Yeah.
And that's something that we preach to y'all all the time.
Yeah.
It's very important. If you don't do it, you can't help nobody else.
That's right.
So we had to go take a little break.
Yeah, we both did.
We did.
We both had things going on at the same time and then different times, and then
it
might
was
just
a
be
lot. Life be lifing so hard. My hair look rough, but Twee always looks polished. When the next time y'all see me, maybe this will be better.
It's all right. It's all right. She's been doing a lot.
Yes.
She's been doing a lot lately.
Yes. But y'all, welcome back to the channel.
Yes.
We have missed y'all. We thank y'all for coming back and hanging out with us tonight on this evening's marriage chat.
Yes.
Before we get into our lesson this week, let's go ahead and get into the housekeeping. Like, follow, subscribe, notification, comment, follow on the socials. And I think that's all the housekeeping.
Sounds about it.
Yes, yes. How have you been? Mental check-in. How have you been feeling this week?
I've been good. I'm feeling better. I see light at the end of the tunnel. But, you know, as a parent, as a wife, there's just been a lot going on. I'm sure you guys can understand. So as Dree said, sometimes you just have to realize, like, you know what? I need to take a minute. And I didn't want to come on here with you guys giving off that energy. I'm like, no, let's just wait. But I couldn't wait to get back to y'all.
Right.
We really enjoy this time together.
Yes.
So,
yes.
You good, Dree?
I'm good this week. I'm good this week. We're about to have an 8-year-old on Friday. We made it, y'all. We made it, Joe. We did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
About to have an 8-year-old on Friday. About to do a little traveling for graduation. Yeah, I'm feeling good this week. Last week, that was a lot. That was a lot. But I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, and I was just telling her I had a couple things to try me today, but I'm focusing on the positive.
Yes.
So of course we have Miss Autumn that's getting ready to turn 8, and then my oldest, her prom is this weekend, and then I'm getting ready to graduate, so we have some big things coming.
Yes.
So you got to look forward to the positive things, the good things, right? Always look to the good things, the blessings in life.
Yes. So I'm glad that we both are feeling mentally well, mentally ready for the challenges that are up ahead. So yeah.
So it's always gonna be something.
I know, right?
It's always gonna be
always. So for this week's lesson, y'all, we are going to talk about
Beacations.
Yes, we is. Now, let me tell you something. Twee has really been on her vacation kick. You understand me? Me, not so much. And I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
We're working on it. It be hard. We got the 2 little ones, and I don't want to leave them with everybody.
Yeah. And I totally get it. I totally understand it. We can take, I think we shared this before, we could take more vacations now because our girls are older. We have an 18-year-old and a 14-year-old to be a 15-year-old. So now it's getting to that stage where you ain't got to worry about somebody do something, try something.
Right.
And they're old enough to really take care of themselves, even though they're still staying with someone. But it's just, you don't have to juggle as much.
You don't have to,
I feel like I have to juggle more with my dog going on a vacation than my own kids.
Oh, Jesus. Let me tell you, look. So I had to, one time for my Russell Tussin.
Yeah.
He was 13 years old, an old man. But when the times that we had him and we had to go out of town, we had to call them in-laws. Can y'all come over and just let him out? Just let him go, just run and play. He needed to eat. Like, it's now we got a cat too, but cats are more independent. So she could just feed up, put her little dish in her water, her cat litter. I mean, it might stink when we come back. Yeah. But I mean, we know we ain't gonna do nothing but toss it out. Right. So yeah, having the pets, going on vacation,
like a whole nother child.
It'd be a whole nother thing to plan, which is probably another reason why I'm like, I would rather not go on a vacation. But that should not hinder y'all from going on y'all vacations and vacations. I just sometimes get in my head and I'm just like, it's a lot to go, a lot of steps that go into going.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And we're going to talk about, like, there's different types. Like, you might have your sporadic, spontaneous type where you're just like, hey, let's go. Let's get ready to go. Let's get on the road. Let's go. So, of course, if you got little ones, babies, it's really hard to do that. This is going to be more so like when y'all first get married or towards the ages when they get older or when you guys have empty nests. It's going to make it a whole lot more easy to do that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make it any less fun to do the planned ones.
Yeah.
Because if you do the planned ones, you guys can get all excited. Like at first, I didn't really understand why people would go all out to be like getting on Fashion Nova and Shein. Like, oh, let me get this outfit. And I'm just like, why do I need to spend the money? I got clothes.
Yep.
But I kind of understand a little bit more. It like kind of adds to the excitement, you know, especially if you're planning because like, oh, we can go out to dinner, romantic dinner this one night. Oh, we're going to go to the beach. So let me get a new sweatshirt, swimming suit for my man, you know.
Yep.
So that can make it fun. You ain't got to go on this whole shopping spree, but just getting a couple of things or a new, you know, something assist birthday suit wise, you know, just a little something to spice it up, make it a little different, you know?
Yes.
So it's all different type of ways. You just gotta be creative, but I feel like it's definitely needed. Like even if you all have little ones, at least once a year, at least, like that's the very, very minimum. Like me and my hubby, we try to do minimum 2. So we'll try to do one either for like, it's either going to be a choice between Valentine's Day, our together anniversary, or our wedding anniversary. Then we try to do at least 2 throughout the year. So, you know, that's safe. If we can get in another one, cool, you know, but at least 2 at the very minimum. And, you know, even those don't even have to be long. It could just be a weekend.
Yeah.
You know, but if you make the most out of that weekend, especially if it's planned, like, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to plan this. It don't have to be far, you know, you just
want a way to reconnect. It's definitely a way to reconnect.
Yeah.
And I've also heard that saying, what do they say? Like, do something once every 3 months or 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years or something like that, or something like that. I know I'm jacking it up. I'm jacking it up real hard. But it's a way, that's, you know, when you saying planning, that's a way to for real plan your trips out. It's like, okay, I know we got, you know, these trips in these 3 weeks, or, you know, this we going over here, and then your big trip coming up. You know, it helps you plan out better, especially your location. Because some of these places, I'll be like, that seems really pricey. And then you hear the horror stories of people. Yeah, I be getting into my true crime bag. I'm thinking just everybody gonna murder people.
Right.
So I be thinking like, I'm scared to go to these places. Like, I'd rather just vacation at home, but you can get taken out at home too.
Yeah, that's true. But sometimes you just need a different change of scenery. Definitely research where you're going. We're gonna talk about some of the top spots that is highly recommended for couples, but I wanted to mention also that I think if you really think about it, one thing me and my husband have noticed is that, to your point, when you're thinking about saving, that builds up anticipation.
Yeah, it does.
It makes going to work a little easier sometimes when you're doing that overtime or, you know, special project or whatever case. Like, well, you know, I got it because we got that trip coming up in a couple months. And it just keeps you motivated. It helps you two like really look forward to that, even though you're still seeing each other every day for the next couple of months. It still builds like this anticipation for that time, and I think that helps in a relationship as well as the saving too.
It does because you know what you're gonna spend, you know where you're gonna go. I know a lot of people have been talking about this Tulum, Mexico. And I'm like, well, maybe I could go to Tulum, but now it's kind of feeling like Tulum is Cancun. I don't know.
I haven't been there either, so I go to both.
Me either, but I think, you know what, even though I'm saying that, I would too.
Yeah.
With my 2-piece and a biscuit.
Okay. It's funny that you said Tulum because I watched the Country Wayne show on social media. And so this couple just went there like for a honeymoon, and then the baby mama she found out they was going, and she just happened to pop up there too. And she's like, "Oh, I've been saying I always want to go to Tulum." Girl, you tried it,
right?
Anyway, shout out to Country Wayne.
Yeah,
but no, I have not. It's time for a destination place. I don't have a passport. Shame on me. I need a passport. I know.
We just got ours, I think, last year, either last year or 2 years ago. So I know for the kids, I think their passport is only good for like 5 years. So we're going to have to renew theirs soon.
Yeah.
But we got our passport a couple years ago. And I want to use it. I want to use it.
Yeah.
Either to get up out this country or just to go travel.
Yeah. Yeah. She's been wanting to get out this country.
I want to get out the country. I've always said I'm going to go live in Canada. When I was little, I was like, I'm going to Canada.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at Finland.
Yeah.
Hey,
I want to see Niagara Falls. That's one of my what you call list?
Your bucket list.
Bucket list. Yeah. And that's one thing we was talking about too. Like, it'd be really fun for us to pick, like, make a list, 10, 5 each or whatever, and say, here's the places we definitely want to go, and decide on them together and just plan it, you know? Yeah. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, that way, I mean, both of you all are getting to go to wherever location, wherever destination you want to go to. Because Niagara Falls, I think, would be really pretty. Yeah. I know my dad and his girlfriend have gone to Niagara Falls, and it looked really nice. Yeah. It looked really, really nice. Like, they got the rain jacket thing, the little disposable rain jacket.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like spraying all the water. I don't think it's like a big spray, but I think it's more so like a mist. But that mist could probably, it's probably so much of it that it still wets your clothes. Yeah. So, but they look like they enjoyed themselves. I'm like, that is so pretty.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's something my husband, Cortez, would definitely really like that because he likes outdoors.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but can't we do things inside?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah. Maybe that should be one of our trips without one of our couple getaways. Just go to Canada. Because I don't think it's expensive either.
No, I don't think it is.
I've seen some Groupon deals that was very reasonable for like the hotel stay and stuff.
Yeah. So. And definitely, like, y'all, so we told y'all in the beginning that we're trying to build some references and some resources for you all. So if y'all know any travel agents that are great with like doing like helping plan couples trips, group trips, things like that, please tag them below.
Yeah.
Or you can email us at what's our email? agoodthing.org@gmail.com. Or tag us on the socials so that we can find some of these people. We can add them to our list of resources so that when y'all are ready to do y'all vacations and staycations, y'all have somebody that can help put that trip together with you.
Absolutely.
Because when I think of planning the trip, boy, I'll be like, please, I don't want to. It's hard for me to plan the meals for next week. Yeah. And I don't do that very well. Yeah. And my mind is there.
Yeah.
In real life, we eat McDonald's. Okay? McDonald's, Subway, or White Castle, Chinese food.
Yeah.
But planning a trip, boy, I'll be like, you know what?
Now, look, don't sleep on Expedia, Groupon, and there's this other site. I have to see if I can find it on my phone real quick, but they actually have like packages already on there. What's that site that we was looking at before with our friends? I can't remember right now. But they had like all exclusive trips on there, and on there you can make payments. Now the plus for Groupon is that they have trips that's already set, it's a set price, whatever. The difference is you gotta be ready to pay for it that day.
That day. Yep.
But they are very reasonable, and a lot of them are destination too. It could be I've seen 10-day trips to like China, Italy, Mexico, all different places. So don't sleep on it too. That's the next thing I need. You know what? We're working on our list today. We're working on our list tonight.
I told y'all before too in the Benin that when you tell her you want to do something, she's like, here's the plan and we're gonna do it. You be like, but I was just saying because I was mentioning it. I wasn't trying to do it.
I ain't playing no games. It's time to make that bucket list. Now, look, my husband, he loves to travel, so I'm sure he's going to be all for it.
Oh, yeah.
He loves to travel. And I have to keep him motivated because as much as he loves traveling, he's not always thinking about saving.
Yep.
So I got to be like, hey, our next trip is this. If you want to get there, we got to do this. So that might help to keep he doing good though.
Yeah. Oh, and y'all also, okay, so AARP. You don't have to be over 50 to get an AARP card. I
forgot you told me about that.
Yes, get you an AARP card. It's $12 a year. You can put your partner or your spouse on your AARP so they can have a card too. You have a card. They be having like discounts on hotels, so it'll help you save money on your travel if you don't use like a travel planner. What's that called?
Agent.
A travel agent. But I mean, it'll like they have like percentages off of hotels, percentages off of rental cars to different places. Like, look at AARP and Costco and Sam's. Like, they be having, especially Costco. If you don't have a Costco card, even just for the gas. Okay, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Let me tell you, it's worth it. But they have really good like travel plans too. Good deals. Like wherever you could save money, because traveling can be very expensive, especially in this economy that we're in right now, where people are finding it hard to keep up with, just even their regular bills and expenses that they have. So, in traveling, like Twee said, that's a way, an incentive for you to save so that you can go and you can reward yourself with this trip. So, wherever you can save money instead of spending a buttload, save that money, use them discounts, use them agents, use the warehouse stores and stuff to just help you save money so you can get on them trips.
And don't forget about your employer. A lot of employers sometimes have discounts for hotels and rentals and stuff too that we forget about and sleep on. So don't forget to check them out too.
Oh, now I'm excited. Let me go find me a 2-piece and a biscuit.
See, Adrian, she gonna start they list tonight too. They need to start working on that.
Well, I'm gonna start my list because Cortez will be like, his birthday is coming. His 40th birthday is coming. Hey, boo, happy birthday, early. But at first it was like, I want to go on a cruise. Then it was, I want to go to Colorado to go on a hiking trip. Then it was, I think I might want to go to New Orleans. I said, you know what? Looks like we're going to be here in St. Louis for your 40th. And we'll fix that thing or worry about it later on down the line. Because who? Okay, I already told you, I find it hard to plan meals. I was trying to give my all to help plan a trip. And I was like, you're making it difficult, buddy. And now time has come and gone. His birthday is at the end of June. So
you still got a little time. Just a little bit. It ain't gotta be 4. Okay, look. So I'm gonna talk about Facebook too for a minute, okay? So there's different groups on Facebook. At least for those that's here in St. Louis, I'll tell you guys, there's a group on Facebook called Date, Night, and Things to Do, or Dates and Things to Do, or something like that. Shout out to Morgan Casey. Morgan, we're trying to work with you. Okay? Trying to work with you. But if you go on there, like now she throws a whole bunch of events in the city of St. Louis for like, getting out, whether you're a couple or not. It's singles and all, right? But originally the group started more out where there was a focus of saying like, hey, I'm looking to take a trip out of Missouri, 3 or 4 hours away. Hey, where's the closest beach? Hey, where's the coolest cave? Hey, whatever. And everybody would just throw in like, oh, well, here, this one, this is only such and such hours away. Oh, this is really cool. So take advantage of looking at stuff like that and finding like everything don't have to be far. Everything don't have to be expensive. We got some cool stuff. Close, rainfalls, caves, all of that. That's close by. So
Chicago ain't that far.
Oh yeah, somebody shared on the page either today or yesterday, like 5 different screenshots of all these restaurants, beaches, or lakes near Chicago. Like I'm like, let me save this. Actually, I sent it to Cornell. So you'd be surprised.
Theme parks. Like I know, we're getting older. I don't be wanting to do the theme parks. I get a migraine thinking about being around people like that. But theme parks, we have 6 Flags close by. There's I think it's called Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, I seen something like
Land
that.
or something like that, or something. It's Holiday World.
Something.
That's what it is. Holiday World. So they're theme park, but they have all these themed sections that how Six Flags has like the Six Flags that it represents or whatever. So it represents in each section. This is this. This is this. This is this, or this country or whatever. So that's how Holiday World is set up. I've never been there before, but I've seen online like the experience. It looks cool. Like I would love to take my babies, but what can Summer get on? She 4. She can't get on nothing but the Ferris wheel, and even then I'm scared to get on that because I'm scared she's gonna rock and we're gonna fall to our deck. I try not to be so morbid but it just goes there. It goes there. But but yeah, so like places like that, like you said, caves, camping. Like we used to do a lot of camping. Like the campgrounds, not all of them are great. Some of them are like, I could have stayed at home for this or slept in my big yard. Okay. But campgrounds, wineries. Y'all, we got so many like Missouri. Sometimes it's its own. It has its own little. You would think it has its own little wine country. Like I went to this past weekend. It was Derby Day. To Cedar Cellar Lake Winery. Beautiful. They have all this, lake, this land, the vineyards and stuff. The wine is delicious. They have events. You can have weddings there, tastings. I think they do have like a little restaurant in there, but I don't think it's like restaurant. I think it's like you get little stuff that you eat with your wine. But it's beautiful. It's a lake out there. You can sit there and just look out at the lake and drink your wine. Stuff like that. Defiance, Missouri. That's a couple, like maybe an hour or two from where we are. They it's a bunch of different wineries up in there. It's so many, and we go camping sometimes up in that area. But they have so many wineries just up in there. They have live music, bonfires in the fall. It's always bonfires, always a live band. They always have some kind of event. So stuff like that, you can go find a hotel near that area. Go stay there and then go to the winery, be at the wine. If you like wine, go to the winery, be there a couple hours. Leave, go get you something to eat. Like, I done got excited.
Because sometimes you can even just make a day of something. Like, Dree did something a while ago, her and her hubby, where they just spent the night and spent the day. And just having that day disconnected, that sometimes that's cool. If you guys can't afford to do a whole lot, just take a night and a full day. And that will still help to reconnect y'all and rejuvenate y'all and look forward to the next one.
It was the getaway cabins.
Oh, that's right.
Y'all look at the getaway cabins. When I think when the seasons change, they have like seasonal discounts and stuff like that. But we went and stayed for a day, and it was very much so like you're out here to get away. Here's a box to put your phone. I think I mentioned this before in one of our old videos. But great experience, beautiful. Like especially now because we're spring going into the summer, you'll probably see like more of the beautiful trees, more of the wildlife. Like especially if you like stuff like that, it's quiet. It's not a bunch of people running around. It's beautiful and it's just quiet. A chance for y'all to just go and be not distracted. I would recommend it.
Absolutely. What's an example of a good vacation? Something that you make to be special, memorable, treating one another, find ways to make it about your partner. So it's good to that point for you guys to even take turns planning out each thing, because that can make the other person feel special and doing things for them. So
especially because a lot of the times when you think of vacations and vacations being planned, it's us planning it and our booze just be enjoying it. But doing something like that, it shows like, oh, you listen, especially if they choose somewhere or an activity that they know that you like and are gonna appreciate. Boy, mama, close your ears. Daddy, you too, if you listen. Look, I will give you everything. You listen to little me, and you got me some Airheads and some Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Let me tell y'all about example of one. Okay, there's a couple of them for sure, but one of them was a staycation. Mm-hmm. I think we went to the Renaissance near the airport, and so my husband had actually went there first, checked in, got all the stuff in there, came to get me, and he had packed my bag. I got there to the hotel. He had my favorite Maggiano's cheesecake. And he didn't just get one piece. And Maggiano's cheesecake is not cheap. It's
not cheap.
One piece is like $7 to $8. If it haven't went up, because that's been some years. He got the whole thing. He had flowers. He had balloons. He just I was speechless.
See, it's the showing that you're taking time to just hear what it is that I want and need, and vice versa, because we listening.
Yeah.
We listening.
Yeah.
My husband be like, I think I want to get that new crossbow from the Cabela's, and it got glowing arrows, and I'd be like, noted, boo.
Yeah.
And then his birthday or something come up, and I surprise him, and he'd be like, oh, shed a little tear. When we see that you care about us, these mama, daddy, close your ears. These panties is coming off. You understand me? And the same for them. They be like, y'all listen, them boxers is coming off.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
It's the goal in life.
Yes.
It's the goal.
Scream as loud as you want. Okay. So what details you have to think about? We already talked about some of this. The kids, where they going, who, how long, the pets, working out the work schedule, scheduling time off, figuring out the budget, get an outfit or two, get your hair done, get your nails done, get the pedicure, feel pretty, do your facial, touch up your brows, whatever.
Twist your hair.
Yes.
Girl, this is getting it don't even look like I got locks. I'm looking at myself in the camera, y'all, and it just looks like I got loose hair with some braids in back. I'm twisting my hair tomorrow.
Yeah.
I promise.
And if it makes it hard for you guys to decide on when, I would suggest, kind of like the way I was saying, we have certain times a year that we're going to do it. Put it on rotation, because you don't want to be this thing like it's just forgotten about. Yeah, we really do need to. And then you just don't.
Right.
You know, like, hey, well, it's coming up this time. Or like Adrian was saying, your birthday is coming up, set something in place for that year, whatever. Like, what do you think? You think we should take a trip for blah, blah, blah this year? And then start working on it, Make a plan, set the goal, move forward in that goal.
Yep.
Let's talk about some of the best spots. Now, this is according to BET.com.
Ooh.
The Maldives.
Now, let me tell you, because I watch a lot of YouTube, and a lot of the YouTubers, especially the young successful ones, like I love seeing just the successful YouTubers and influencers go to like the Maldives, and then they're like taking, especially the women, girl, they're going there, and it's this, I guess this lady that's there, that's a photographer, but she also has like these gowns and stuff, and that's when they be out taking the pictures, and they toss that gown up, and it just be flowing in the wind, and they just
with
be
the blue
looking
water
so
background
regal in the water. I love to see it.
Yeah.
I love to see, and when I see them, it gives me like inspiration to be like, I want to go dip a toe.
Yeah.
I don't want to take no picture, because I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
But I want to go slide down the water, slide into the whatever water that is. It's beautiful. I want to go.
Yeah.
I don't even know what kind of food they got there, but I want to try it too. Maybe it's beautiful and delicious too.
That's right. Everybody get a chicken wing. Everybody got a chicken wing, no matter what.
Or some chicken on a stick.
Yep.
I take all of them. I like me a chicken.
Yeah.
Ain't got no chance around me. You got some feathers and wings, legs, thighs, breast. I'm gonna eat you up.
Another one is Turks and Caicos. I've heard a lot about that.
Yes.
Dubai. I've heard a lot about Dubai lately too.
AKA Doobie. My cousin, I think he went by himself for his 50th birthday or something like that. Mm-hmm. He went to Dubai and he loved it. My cousin Jew Boots went to Dubai, her and her guy. They loved it too. Yeah. Of course, wherever you go, especially now with all the rules and traveling now, I've heard that you have to make sure that you don't need a visa. So, of course, while you're planning and you're talking to your travel agent or you're doing your own research, make sure that you don't need to get a visa to go to these places, because if you do, I think it takes a while for you to get approved for the visa. So make sure you finding all that out in the midst of when you're planning, you're like, okay, this is where we're going. Start looking to see if you need a visa on top of your passport. Yeah. So, because they don't want us... Alcatraz.
Greece was actually on the list. I don't hear a whole lot about Greece, but I'm sure it's beautiful though.
Yes, that is definitely a destination vacation trip. Yeah, that Cortez and I have talked about doing. Yeah. I love Greek food. Oh. Woo, y'all see this dead eye? That's how much I love me some Greek food. I love Greek food. It's so fresh and refreshing and light.
I haven't got a chance to try much Greek food.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But that is definitely a place that we want to go visit there one day. It just looks so beautiful. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I've seen Greece on the Groupon app. So you might want to check that out. They be having deals, even including the airfare, that be really, really reasonable. I'm telling you, be reasonable. Hawaii. I really want to go to Hawaii, but it's expensive.
It is very expensive. And also you want to make sure that when you travel to Hawaii, that it is, what do they say? It's not sustainable. You want to make sure that you go and support the locals, because people travel there so much that it is very expensive, even for the people that live there. So do your research before you go to Hawaii, and make sure that you're supporting the locals more so than the large chains that we know.
Yeah. So yeah, that makes sense. Iceland, which seems like a pretty cool place to go. I've seen a lot of beautiful pictures there.
Yes. So. The igloos you get to stay in there. Look, I didn't travel with these YouTubers, these travel YouTubers. I didn't travel so many places with them. Yeah. I think it was De'Ara. She had went to Iceland, and it was gorgeous. She stayed in a igloo. Yeah.
I can't even imagine. It sounds cool, but I cannot imagine sleeping in an igloo.
Yeah, it was I was like, man, so it's not cold up in there? Maybe it was like an igloo and it had some other stuff around it. It had to. Igloo. I don't know, but she stayed somewhere, and I was like, the girl is living. Yeah, and I love that for her. Yeah, I really do. We should go to Iceland.
That sounds good to me.
We should.
Seashells. Now I haven't heard of that one. You heard of that?
Seashells? Okay. Yeah, I don't. I've seen some people travel there. It's beachy. Y'all, large bodies of water that I know have living organisms up in there. I don't be really wanting to mess with. Really? So even then, talking about the Maldives, I don't think I want to get in that water. I get some swimming pool water. I mean, that's nasty too, but.
See, I got mixed feelings about that, because even though I'm fearful of swimming, I can't swim.
Safety, you got to.
I know. I've just never been able. My daddy tried to get me to learn several times. I just couldn't get over it. But anyway, I'm gonna get there one day. Yes. My husband asked me, "You want to learn how? You want to go together?" Even though if he got thrown out of a boat, he could swim. Me.
No. She said, bloop, bloop,
bloop. But I actually want to go snorkeling. I do. I would like to go to the bottom of the water, and I like to see all the life. I like to be able to walk on the ground.
I don't want to see that. I want to see it on TV, but I don't want to see it in real lifetime. Only because going in the water, I'm thinking, oh my God, I might be stepping on a coral, or I might be stepping on a fish, or my crab legs is about to walk by. My crab legs, because I love me a nice crab leg. A scrimp. They ain't no butter sauce. They real life. They real life. I don't know if y'all saw that TikTok when that girl was actually fighting her crab. She was fighting her dinner.
No.
She went to get it out the cooler and it clamped onto the stick of the towel that she had. And she said, ah! And it flew out the cooler. Girl, that mother had his clappers up. It was like clap, clap. It was like clapping and she was fighting. I said, no, she fighting with the dinner. Let me tell you, I don't want to fight with my dinner. I want you to, and I don't want to see you walk by either.
Yeah.
I don't want to be snorkeling and my dinner is walking by and I'm like, dang, his brother is going to be very delicious. I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to have to say a prayer for him and his family.
Yeah.
But I also don't want it. that scares me. Yeah. No, I'll watch it.
It just seemed like the coolest thing to me. Like, I've seen some stuff in the aquarium and I'm just like, they're just like a cool whole nother life down there.
It is. It's a whole, who knows what is under that water? Who knows? But when it's a nice shallow and pretty and you can see and it's not murky, I bet that is cool.
Yeah.
That would freak me out.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever get brave enough to do it. Maybe if I learn how to swim, it'd be easier to do. But
we gonna speak this. 2024, we doing more. And Twee's gonna be learning how to swim. You can go to swim camp with autumn and summer.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna work on that. Lord help me.
Yes.
I'm gonna work on that. All right. And then last on the list was Bora Bora. I've heard a lot about Bora Bora too.
Yes, nice and tropical. A lot of these places, they're just like, they almost seem like fantasy lands. They don't seem real. Like, and I would love to see a lot of these places. Like, Lord willing, the Lord is going to just bless us to a point to where it's like we're going to all of these places that we're saying that we want to go to. Because I love traveling. That's one
with
thing.
Our couples, we want y'all to go to.
Please. But I love traveling. And
me too.
I might not be the ideal person to go on like a vacation with, even for my husband. But I mean, we both are like homebodies. So my ideal of a vacation is it's 7 days. 2.5 of those days are me sleeping. Please leave me alone. I'm on do not disturb. Do not bother me. The last 5 days, we can go out. Let's go explore. Let's go do stuff. Maybe the last day. Okay, so I'll take it down to the last 4 days. Maybe the last day. Please leave me alone again because I done people.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I got to travel back home. And then when I come back home, how many business days? 5 to 7 business days. I am out of commission. Don't talk to me. I need to vacation from my vacation.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That's crazy that I didn't see. Well, I guess because a lot of people want to go to more of the fantasy type of areas.
Yeah.
But like the Koreas and the Tokyos and the Amsterdam and Thailand and places like that.
They're probably not considering stuff like art, architecture,
right.
food. It's more probably about the scenery and the water, how pretty it is.
Right.
I need all of them. I want all of them.
Me too.
I want the food. I want the architecture. I want it all.
Yes, and I want it now. But we gotta wait. Of course, we gotta wait.
Yeah.
In God's timing.
But we're gonna start working on our list today.
Yeah.
So y'all gotta start working on y'all list.
Please.
If y'all haven't yet, start working on the list today.
Yes.
Even if y'all only come up with one each, start the list.
Yes.
Write the vision.
Right, and make it plain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then make sure that y'all are telling us down in the comments. Have y'all been to any of these places? Do y'all recommend what places?
Let us know.
Yeah, what places have y'all been to so that we could, create our own list of like destination places and maybe possibly host a couples trip there one year.
Absolutely.
Who knows? We speaking it.
Okay.
We speaking it.
And if you think there's a must-have that needs to be on this list, let us know, because this was just according to BET.
Yeah.
But let us know if you've been to any of these and if you want to add anything to this list.
Yes. Yeah. So y'all, I think that's about it for this week. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up and let y'all get back to y'all families. We're going to get back to ours. But don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, notification,
all the things.
Social, all the things that keep you connected to us connected to you. We appreciate it. We love you. Thank you for being patient with us while we were just kind of away for a little bit. Y'all, we needed it. And hopefully one day when we need it again, we can need it in the Maldives with a flowing blue dress, a red dress, a yellow, a pink, a purple, or whatever the Lord puts on our heart to wear that day that brings out the brown in our eyes. We're going to do that on our next
eating all the good food. Not in big back style, but
in fresh style.
That's right.
In fresh, healthy style.
That's right.
Yes. So, y'all, before we go, like we always say, a good thing ain't hard to find,
but it takes work to keep.
Yes, it does. We love y'all. Until next week.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.